Hello again, my sweet. You look astounding in that attire. I'm truly glad you agreed to go out with me. I am certain you will have an enjoyable evening. I will make sure of that. As per your request, I picked out a nice spot for a rendezvous. I've not been there in quite a while, but I've heard it's still just as good as it used to be. Take my arm if you wish. The carriage is waiting for us already. I am so relieved you agreed to this date, and I look forward to getting to know you better. I hope you will enjoy the venue I picked out for us. It's difficult to compare anything to your enchanting nature, but I made my best attempt to find a fitting place. I'm convinced it will suit you quite well. This will be alright today. May I open the door for you? Lovely. The establishment isn't far, but I still hope you're not starving yet. Is the sunset not just mesmerizing today? And the temperatures are so comfortably warm. If it does not cool down too quickly, we might get a chance to enjoy the restaurant's balcony at night. Catch a glance across the beautiful city and see the stars closer than ever. The view there is truly a delight. Almost as beautiful as yourself, my dear. Almost. Oh, but remember, do tell me if I overstep. I would never want to make you feel uncomfortable, unsafe, even. And you know, I would never do anything without your consent. As much as you make me want to give up control, have you, keep you all to myself. You should know I will never dare to make you feel uneasy on purpose. So please, feel free to tell me whenever I go too far or say too much. Since we do not know each other that well yet, I can only guess what does and does not bother you. And I have to rely on you telling me. You understand that, right? It isn't my vampiric nature to take whatever I crave without consideration. But I do not want to do that to you. You're not my possession, and I need you to know I do not want you as such. Not unless that is what you want. You set the tone and pace. You, and only you, know what you need the most. And I would never want you to feel like I control you, or crave to decide over what happens to you. You, my dear, are your own person, and I respect you. I want you to feel that too. You're more than just an artwork to hang up and look at, more than a vending machine I throw money at to receive blood in exchange. You're not just a pet cage all day. You're a person, a complex being with abilities, wishes, needs, and desires, with ideas and thoughts, boundaries and limits. So do not shy away from using that beautiful mouth of yours in whatever way you see fit. Let me know what you want, what you crave, and especially when I make you feel uncomfortable. Such beauty like yours does not deserve to be broken. That spark in your eyes, your lovely expressions should never be dulled. I could never forgive myself if I were the reason for you to lose that light. And I don't mean to make things awkward, but I know I can come across as intimidating sometimes. I have had people scream at me, run away from me. I've seen the terror in their eyes. They were horrified of me simply because I'm a vampire. You probably have no idea what that feels like, my dear. Many vampires are treated as monsters, so they stop trying to be good and simply give in. The world hears vampire and thinks demon. It is almost too easy to just give in, show people what they want and expect to see, especially since we get treated the same either way. Why abide by laws of those weaker than you? Any human sent to prosecute a vampire is far outmatched, has no leverage. We care about another life or the consequences of our actions when there are none. But I never wanted to be like that. I never want to lose that last sliver of humanity that was still left within me. Far too many vampires my age have already lost all sense of compassion, every sign that they were once human. I never want to forget who I was, or what I've done, how far I've gone. Some things are best left unspoken, but should never be disregarded. I hope hearing me say these things does not scare you away. I promise you're not like that anymore. I too, like most immortals, had a phase when I thought I was invincible, where another human life was worth barely more than that of an insect. I tried so long to become numb to it, to do as my mentor taught me, to be cold, to kill without mercy. I wanted to be a vile murderer, to get over the things I'd done, the things I'd seen. I want to lose myself, the guilt, the heartbreak. I want to become somebody I wasn't. And now look at me. Too scared to even reach out and touch you, because I'm worried you would flinch. Too scared to say a single word that might upset you. Constantly apologizing. Hope I did not mess up again this time. And I want you all to myself. I cannot bear this feeling of lusting for your blood, wanting you just for your body. wish I could tell you I love you, like I've never loved a soul in my life before. I wish I could say I want you for who you truly are. But right now, I cannot. Not yet. That is the true reason I want to have this date. Not simply to have you make a choice, bring you to agree to my offer. I wanted you here so I could get to know you, so I could have a chance to fall in love with you for who you are. As much as love hurts, I would not want to keep you around just for your services. Just so you could provide me with blood, like some kind of domestic chicken, laying eggs every day and getting killed off once it's old. I want you to be someone special, somebody I can devote my life to, somebody that is more than a mere object. And I know by saying this I'm putting a lot of pressure on you, most of all, and I truly apologize. I'm rambling again. Pay no mind to my silly stories. You did not come here so I could guilt you, force you to love me, or make you feel like it was your duty to make me love you. I simply wanted you to know what you're getting yourself into. You know, it is not too late for me to bring you back home and forget any of this ever happened. You're free to leave at any point in time. I will never want to keep you against your will or make you feel forced to stay out of fear. Oh, you're staying? Good. I promise I won't be this much of a downer for the rest of the evening. You came to have fun after all. Not listen to stories about my life's regrets. The past is in the past, and it is meant to stay there. Now, shall we cheer up this gloomy conversation with some nice champagne? I bought both a dry and mild variation, as I did not know your preferences. And since you may not enjoy alcohol, I took it upon myself to provide a non-alcoholic alternative too. Which one is more to your liking? Good choice. There you go. It's absolutely delightful. It's not so sweet and refreshing. Like it. I find it to be such a shame that vampires cannot get satisfied on human food alone. But I am glad we still get to enjoy their earthly taste and flavors. Here we are. That was a lot quicker than I expected. Let me step out and open the door for you. Somebody as graceful as yourself should never even have to lift a finger. Yes, you do look quite strong. But you also look as though you should be spoiled and pampered. You deserve good things, my sweet. And I'm here to grant you everything you may ever wished for.